Yeah, I love coming back to Sunderland. As you say, whirlwind of an 18 months, the Jungle win, the Euros win, which is obviously a lot bigger, but I just love coming back to Sunderland. I think especially coming back to the Stadium of Light, the Beacon of Light, and all the memories of playing football, going to the games with my granddad. There's no place like home.
Not a lot of people know, but the foundation did play a role in your foundation. Like played a role in your career. Could you just say a little bit of that for the people who don't know?
Yeah, so the Foundation of Light played a big part in my career really, obviously going back all them years, probably over 20 years ago when kind of women's football wasn't where it is now. I used to do a lot of coaching and I was given the opportunity to do that here, and I think when you're a young person it can be quite daunting, but there was always opportunities. I did my work experience here as well, so this was where I really found my passion for coaching. I obviously had the passion for football, but I didn't know that I could make a career out of it because it was kind of this dream that didn't exist. So the Foundation of Light really instilled kind of another pathway, another dimension to what I wanted to do. And now I suppose I stand here having retired, and hopefully one day I'll be relying on that coaching.
Lots of memories from your time at Sunderland and with the Foundation. Is there any stories you can share, or any particular memories that stand out?
It's kind of hard to share stories sometimes. I think when I look back, probably a good story, I know we always speak about where the women's game was, and yeah, we didn't have the facilities that we have now and everything else, but you know what, I had the best memories. Like when I drive into the Stadium of Light car park, I remember so many times training being called off because we just didn't have the pitch to deal with the water, and we are in Sunderland, so there's a lot of rain. And I remember we were doing shuttles just in the car park spaces and doing laps of the Stadium of Light. And I know people probably look and go, oh, that's bad that you did that. But you know what? We had the best memories. We had the best group of girls, and we had that passion. And I think doing sessions like that in the car parks is kind of what really made us go on. Obviously, you've got me, Steph Houghton, Demi Stokes, Jordan Nobbs. I could go on forever. That went on to play for England, Lucy Bronze, and I think you could see whenever we play and when the girls play now, that passion and desire, and I think that really is the Sunderland fighting spirit. So yeah, some absolutely fantastic stories, and I keep in touch with all the girls now, which I think shows kind of the bond that we had at such a young age.
Obviously, you mentioned the experiences you had. It's a bit different now, hasn't it? It's changed. If you look at the facilities we've got today, that the opportunities kids can take advantage of.
Yeah, I look at the facilities and I'm always saying that. I say to my nephews now, I'm like, you don't know you're born. Look at what you get when you come to places like the Beacon of Light and everything. But do you know what? I'm not jealous at all. I'm so happy that they have safe spaces to play in. The fact that now they probably don't have to be running around the car park. And do you know what, at the end of the day, if you've got a pitch of football, we used to have to put our jackets down for goals sometimes, but that is the beauty of football, and you can play it absolutely anywhere. But yeah, these facilities are absolutely amazing, and it makes us so proud coming back to Sunderland. I remember the Stadium of Light when they didn't have the extension to it, and I went to a game recently and I was looking around and I was like, wow, this is brilliant. So I'm so proud to be from Sunderland, so proud to still be a Sunderland fan, and coming back home and seeing how much everything has grown, yeah, it just makes us really proud.
And obviously today you're here to announce to join the Foundation Lights Board of Trustees.
Yeah.
Why is that important? What does it mean to you to be now on the Board of Trustees like when you started here?
Yeah, I think it's crazy to think that I'm now on the Foundation Board of Trustees. I think it's one of them where I think it's a very important role. Obviously you have Bob Murray at the head of it, and then you've got Steve Cram, people like that who I know are very proud for the Sunderland roots. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can kind of, it's a real honour first and foremost. I think it's kind of a full circle from coaching here as a 17, 18 year old, but I'm hoping that maybe I can just try and influence maybe the women's side. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of things that might be a little bit over my head to begin with, but I'm very excited to learn. I'm very hard working, and I think that's probably been something that's instilled throughout my football career. So if I can make a difference even by 1%, then I'm hoping it'll be worth it.